Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Randomly Marlie. I have a guest with me today. We are going to talk about, let's get to that. My guest is called Julie. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself quickly, then we'll get into the content for today.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Nyakato Juliet Sheila. And hi again.
Two English names, mama?
We were not supposed to say the English name.
No, you were. I just find it so interesting when you have people that have like two English names.
Nyakato
Mine
is
are mostly local.
I think I'm just going to get rid of my English names and stick to. I actually have an extra name for my African name.
Okay.
So it's Kaboniri.
I like it.
So
Kaboniri.
Yeah, Nyakato Kaboniri. Let's go with that since you're
For Africa. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself? Maybe what you do. Tell the people.
Okay, that's a long list. I don't know if I will jump into everything, but I am an actress. You guys, this question is very hard to answer. So
I feel you.
So I think, Marlie, what have you done? Yes, a lawyer as well. Then I practice public relations on the side as well. I'm into farming. Yes, keeping it Ugandan since agriculture is our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to stop for now. There.
Okay. I feel like you have the same problem I have. Whenever people ask me to talk about what I do, like I struggle.
It's also hard for me. I can't.
What do I lead with? What do I talk about? It's a lot.
I know.
Yeah, she's a creative. I think that's enough.
I
covers
forgot.
it.
Yeah, poet as well.
Yeah. The list. I'm sure there's
the list
something
is
else. Yeah. As we remember, we'll just keep adding. So today we're going to have a conversation on acting and film and all of that in the industry. She mentioned she's an actress. I am new to this game, so I'm sort of learning from her, and we're here to share with you as well a few things about acting, what it's like in the industry, blah blah blah, things like that. So these are gems for you guys.
Yeah, to any actors and actresses out there, this one is for you. Definitely just stay here.
How does your acting journey begin? Like, how long have you been acting? Can start even with school play, like whatever you find relevant.
I think yes, I will go all the way to school. I started from school. I was more active in, I think, my senior four. That's when I was really getting active about anything to do with MDD. Then there is this group of people that came to our school, Navisosa, and they were called the Lantern Meet of Poets. I don't know if you heard of it.
I think I've heard of it. I've heard Lantern something.
Yeah, Lantern Meet of Poets. It was a poetry group. So they came to our school, and that's how we started having poetry shows from there. And it's from that I now started to explore that creative side to myself. Then also the other thing is also from my dad as well. He was into the arts. He was mostly music as well. Same thing for my mom. So I think we can add some genetic flow to it. Yeah, so it couldn't skip. It wouldn't. Yeah, so through the poetry, that's how I started to really, really, really expose myself. And I realized that there's a way it just comes naturally for me, and it just felt right. Yeah. And these things you can't explain them to people sometimes. Someone will tell you, okay, so how do you really do this acting thing?
And you're like, it just flows.
For me, it just flows. It comes, and that is it. I can't really explain it, but it's an experience that demands to be felt, really.
Yeah.
Then moving on to, I think, my senior six vacation. I think that was the first time I ever had an audition for a movie. but I did go through. I was so sad.
Oh no.
I was so sad.
Don't pick me.
I know, you know, because I really believed in myself. I was like, this one I'm going to do.
It's important.
Not knowing that, in life you're going to first have some few rejections
Yeah.
here and there, and it's
Yeah.
okay. It's fine. We keep moving. So that's how I kept, keeping myself in the whole film area. Any opportunity that would come, I don't know how many auditions I've gone for. I've gone for so many auditions.
And
Some you
don't.
get, some you don't get, and it's fun. You learn to not take these things personally.
Yeah.
Sometimes, especially in the beginning, some people can take things personally.
Yeah.
Like, and they not pick me. I've had like 10 auditions. I can't keep, getting this rejection. It's too much. But yeah. So that's how I've moved on, and then I have acted in a few things here and there. I've acted in short films, a TV series, and I just hope for the best with my film career, and just keep enjoying and expanding myself.
So take us through what the process is like in terms of, let's talk about auditions, and the ones you were rejected for, the ones you went through. Do you have like a preparation process as you're getting ready to go for the audition?
Well, sometimes it depends on the audition. They can, the instructions that you're usually given, they can tell you come with your own audition, or they give you a script when you go for the audition that very day. But now, for instances where I've been told to prepare my own audition, there it's easy because I get to select something that I like, maybe from a favorite movie, or whatever, play or something. So I usually get a character that I can relate to, or even if I don't relate to, but maybe challenge myself. That this is something I've never tried. Let me do this way. So I do that. But if I go for the audition and I am given the script there, and then now I first read through the script, just a general read through. Then I get to now focus on my specific character that I've been given. So if Marlie is the character, I try to understand what Marlie is trying to achieve in that specific scene.
So that you
Even if the scene is just half a page or whatever. And then also I've learned over time to separate yourself from the character. Because most of the times we mix that up. You go on set and you're going to start acting, and then you find yourself mixing the two, and you're not executing it well, so you end up not bringing out the character very well. So it's important to do that, because that character itself is its own person. You are your own person. So you cannot be mixing the two together. The story won't
So when you say mixing, what do you mean by mixing? And then how do you not mix?
And I get that question. How do you not mix? It's like meeting two different people at, let's say, at a party. That's Julie, that's Marlie. Marlie is different, Julie is different. So you can't bring them together.
I see.
So if you're going to be Marlie, be Marlie. If you're going to be Julie,
add a bit of
be Julie. Don't add a bit of Julie and Marlie. I think you're there. From my experience, I think you're killing the character.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What has been your experience like working on set? Tell us about maybe your favorite experience ever, like working on a set, and then maybe the most challenging or the most strange, like a negative experience.
My best experience was for a short film, but what I liked about it was the organization. Like, I think also just like organized things. Like, everything was organized from the word go, from the time we left to get onto set and also leaving set. Like, we start exactly at this time, we end exactly at this time. And the directors were really helpful. If they felt like you were not maybe bringing out a specific finish line out or whatever. They're there to guide you. They're not going to make you feel bad. Like, you don't know what you're doing. How can you come here wasting our time? No, they didn't do that. So for me, that was a very, very good experience. And it made me really just, also bring my character out very, very clearly because of the environment and also the teamwork.
Yeah.
Like, you know what has brought you here, so let's do it, finish, and go. So that was my best experience. The other, my worst experience was this specific team that I worked with. There was no work ethic, completely zero, They say, we're going to start shooting at 10. We started shooting like at midday. You understand? It's like they forgot that people have lives.
Yeah.
They have other things to do.
My life is not the whole
I am
thing.
not going to be on set from this time to this time. We stayed there, I think I was there till at about midnight, and we had not even started anything.
What?
Meanwhile, they hold us to be there very early. You have to come
Let me
early.
tell you, that's the worst when they put you under pressure.
Yes, you come
They tell
early.
here by this time.
You get there, nothing. Cameras weren't set up. There was no lighting. The makeup artist nowhere to be found. Midnight, I am there seated
Waiting for things to start.
Waiting.
Wow, guys. So
And guess
bad.
what? We ended up not doing anything. The director came and said, we have to postpone this shooting.
Yeah, generally, disorganization, it's just, I can't.
It was the worst. I could not believe that happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I was there. I was like, how could I be this obedient and I'm there seated waiting? I was like,
For all
this
this
will
time.
not happen again. But yeah, that's nature. Those have been my experiences. But it's fun.
It's
Yeah,
fun
for me,
generally.
It's fun generally.
Aside from a few mishaps like that.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for someone who is out there, who is interested in acting? Like they want to be an actor, an actress, but they don't know how to start, they don't know where to start from. Like, are there maybe groups you belong to or like associations you're with where people can get information? Like, how do we get to hear about these gigs?
Okay, so one thing I'll say, first of all, I am independent and I'm not attached to any association or what at the moment, but I know there are WhatsApp groups for film. There. So if someone is really, really looking to be committed to this area, they need to, they can check Facebook, but also if they have friends or you guys, I can help you out too. Just
Honestly.
yeah, you can reach out to me. I would be glad to get someone to assist you, to add you to WhatsApp groups that are in relation to film. That's where I actually get most of my information. But also there is an Instagram page that I follow. It's called I think it's called Actors in Uganda, something like that. So they share any content related to film in Uganda. I think the other thing, someone has to really assess themselves. Yes, you want to act, but you have to be able to make research.
Go and make research.
And understand what does it really involve being an actor or an actress in Uganda. You get the work you put in, or your own personal homework that you make. Sometimes you're going to be required to be on set at 3 in the morning. Are you the kind of person that is willing to make to do that? Guys,
Glamorous.
Guys, you have to be willing.
But all the things that look glamorous, so there's a lot of work that goes into it. I keep telling people it's not
true.
as
I mean,
cute
I'm sure Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio, they've gone through all these things.
Yeah,
so
they've had like 3 a.m.s and 2 a.m.s and shoot
they
till
knock on their
midnight.
doors.
Yeah.
So you have to be aware of that kind of information as well. But really get to find out everything, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
So you
Then
compare
ask yourself
notes
if you
and
still want it.
truly ask, be honest with yourself, be sincere with yourself. Don't lie to yourself, please, because you'll be wasting your own time. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. Life is short.
Don't
So
waste your good time.
get to know that. Then if you're okay with it, then no one should stop you.
I think that's important. For me, there's a thing that I do, which like normally when I'm watching movies, like when I'm intrigued by a character, like I do it over and over again. Like I'll watch this person, then I'll try to say a thing that they've said, the way they've said it, or say it in a different way. Like characters that I really like I get taken up by the character. Like I don't know who taught me to do it. I don't know where I picked it from, but I just find myself doing it. So I feel like if that applies to anyone out there, if you feel like that's useful, you could try that, especially if you have like a role you're actually preparing for. You could find similar roles. And
I think also the other thing to avoid is most of the times when you're rehearsing, sometimes you get into the habit of looking at yourself in a mirror. Now that's not good. I was trapped to that. I used to look at myself in a mirror when I'm rehearsing a character, So when I'm done,
facial expression,
when I'm finished rehearsing, and I would tell myself, like, I think, I am done. I'm going to kill it. But I reached there. I'm there struggling to remember what I was saying in the mirror. Okay? So it's not good. Avoid mirrors at any cost whenever you're rehearsing for a character. It really helps. It does help. You'll not be deterred by trying to remember how did I look when I was sad or happy.
Yeah.
It helps. It does help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a mirror person. Now I know.
Please keep your vanity for us, eh?
Something else.
For another.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
So that can sort of be enough information for now. But I feel like we could do a part 2 if we can.
Well, if the
There are more
audience
questions,
the audience has any questions for us and they feel like part 2 would be a good idea, please
let us know. Just
comment, and we shall do the needful.
Tell us what kind of things you'd like to know about acting in Uganda, in this industry, what the industry is like generally if there are questions that we haven't talked
next
about.
time we could bring for them I don't know, some directors, film directors.
Yes,
that would
to
be a
talk
good
about
idea.
Part 2, part 3, we'll
Guys,
make this a whole
let us
series
know.
at this point.
If you're really interested into the acting, this is
Your things, let us know what you want. Share with someone else who you think would benefit from this information as well.
Guys, let's be united. Some of you don't like being united. Can we share with one another?
Don't succeed alone. We all want to do this thing together.
Do not prosper.
You can't act alone.
I don't think. But have you experienced that, like in the film industry, the lack of unity? Like people keep gigs to themselves and they'll not want to help you. And I feel like that's one of there are so many reasons why our film industry hasn't yet grown,
and that's one of them.
When you look at people like countries like Kenya or South Africa, I'm not going to talk about Nigeria because those ones
have been at it for a while. They are their own league.
Those guys have outdone themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very happy for them. Yes. But when you look at South Africa and Kenya, they've really, really, really pushed themselves, and you always see new faces.
It's true.
Always new faces. You're not going to find the usual faces
all the time.
So I feel like that's one of the things that's lacking with us as a film
We need
industry.
to be united.
We should be united because there's so much talent out there.
Yeah.
My time will also run out, and someone else is going to have to come.
Right? You can't be a star forever, and you can't play every role.
Yes,
is the thing. I feel like sometimes we think, selfishly, we're like, hey man, I really want this role. I really want to get it. What those things. Like, just work with others. Like, if it's meant for you, it will be for you. If it's not meant for you, even if you keep it to yourself, the director will see you and won't cast you.
Right? The director will say no. this
not
this
what
one
we're
is
looking
not
for.
bringing it out.
Yeah.
So
just
guys,
share, guys. Like that's it. I feel.
where is the love, people? Thank you. Keep that in mind.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, turn on
Thanks for
notifications.
having me, Marlie.
All those things, really.
I had a good time.
Thanks for being a part of today and
Yes.
sharing some knowledge. I hope people have learned.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.